Hello everyone, and welcome to JJ Aviation, a brand new name applied to the same great content you all know and love. So as you've noticed, I have done a rebrand, and this is the first time that I've even changed the name of my YouTube channel for just any reason, really. So in this video, I want to talk about why I'm doing it and what you can expect for the future. And I was hoping to have something a little more formal set up, but I just haven't had the time to get anything set up, so this is what I have at least for this video today. So first I want to talk about why you're seeing this name change. And I'm doing this for a couple reasons. The first is to better reflect on the content that I post online, which is obviously aviation content with very rare exceptions. It's been a while since I've had any exceptions, like the auto racing content. Went to my local dirt track a few summers ago. Haven't been back there since, but I'd like to post, more racing content whenever applicable, because every now and again they always do like a flyover before the races and all that. So, but at any rate, aviation is what I pretty much exclusively post on my YouTube page and also on my Instagram page, which I've also rebranded. JJ Avgeek is the username, so if you're having trouble finding it still, look for JJ Avgeek. I tried a couple different combinations of it. They were already taken, so I figured that one would work best and still reflects on who I am as a person and what I will post on Instagram. So again, if you can't find my Instagram page, JJ Avgeek is where it's at, and all subsequent uploads starting today will include the updated Instagram link. So you can check the description of this video and check it out, and just have it saved somewhere so that you have it for later whenever I make a new post and all that. And the second reason is that the name just looks a little more clean, a little more professional. Obviously, there's been a lot of attachment to my previous username. I've talked with a few friends, and they definitely had some objections to it, which I can totally understand. It's hard for it's hard for a lot of us to accept change with many things in life, not just, the name of a YouTube page and all that. But every now and again, you're going to run into a point where changes have to be made in some capacity, whether minor or major, and this is really a major change. But for those that still prefer the old username, if you ever see me around online or, in person, if I'm plane spotting, you're more than welcome to use my old username. I'm not going to, outlaw that by any means. You can call me JJ Skippy or Skippy. JJ is obviously still in the username, so, that's not going to go anywhere. Really, the only thing that's happened is just swapping out Skippy for Aviation. But again, you can refer to me by my old name. I don't really care that much. Now, just for some upcoming changes, nothing you like about this channel is going to change, so don't worry about that, and you're not going to see a sudden refresh of all the content that I currently do. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think a lot of you guys already enjoy the airport updates as they are, so nothing about those is going to change. The retro reviews, model unboxings, none of that's going to have any major changes applied to them. So they will stay exactly how they are. Obviously, I'll keep making little tweaks here and there just to improve the quality of the videos, but for a major overhaul, that is out of the question. And then one other announcement I'd also like to hit on real quick is that I will be debuting a new model airport this month. I did talk about this in the Winter 2024 channel update, that I would have one in the works sometime in the spring, and this is a good time, I think, for me to announce that. And I'll have a more formal video talking about it in the coming days. Once I get back home for my spring break, I will get to work on that, and I will have that ready for you guys by the middle of March. And then by the end of the month, I will have the airport debuted on the channel, so stay tuned for that. But it will be an airport in the Upper Midwest once again, and it is another airport that has an ongoing project that I'd like to cover. They've already started it, and they're well through their way on it so far, but I definitely like to catch up and see how that progress has taken place and how it's all taking shape. So I definitely like to explore that when I get into the first update for that, which again, targeting that for the end of March, pending my schedule. But as I mentioned, I've been really busy lately, so I haven't had much time to plan out other content outside of my usual, like retro reviews and airport updates, the normally scheduled content that I already have in the pipeline. So as I wrap up this short video introducing the new name the future, a lot of uncertainties for sure as I move towards the end of my college career. There's certainly a lot of things that are going to change once I graduate, but how exactly it's going to change, I cannot tell you right now. But whatever happens, there may be some major adjustment later on, like 2026 and beyond. But we'll certainly talk about those changes when we get to that point, and I'll certainly have a more in-depth video talking about any changes that will happen to the content if I have to reduce my video schedule, or if I have to suspend videos entirely for any reason. I hope I don't have to get to that point, but if it comes down to that, and of course any other changes, I will certainly talk about that in a future video. But for the immediate future, nothing that you like is going to change on this channel. The only thing that has changed is the name. So now you can find me here on YouTube at JJ Aviation, but all the content that you currently see on this YouTube page will not change by any means. You're still going to see the same airport updates, same retro reviews, unboxings, anything like model airplanes, and of course the real-life content whenever I can. I'm hoping to do a plane spotting video over spring break as well. But obviously when we move into the warmer parts of the year, there will be more plane spotting content to go about. And with Airliners International Atlanta this summer, there will be a plethora of that from there. And then if I do anything else over the summer, then I'll have other real-life content to post. But we'll certainly explore that when we get to that point. So yeah, like I said, immediate future, no major changes. The only thing that you're going to see change is the name, which has already taken effect. If you're watching this video on Wednesday or Thursday of this week, this first week of March, my channel banner will still reflect the old name, but over the weekend I'm planning to update that and just give it a slight refresh as well and reflect the new name that I have for my YouTube page. But this video was just me talking about the rebranding and just what I'm looking forward to doing with this channel as we move forward. But again, nothing's going to change. Everything's going to stay the same. And I'm certainly excited to continue making all the content that you know and love on YouTube. You can also check me out on Instagram as well, JJ AvGeek. Again, I've changed the name there as well. I was hoping to use JJ Aviation, but that name was already taken, so that's not going to work. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it gets you all caught up to speed as to what's happening with the YouTube page. But with major transitionary times coming up, I figured this would be a good time for me to make the rebrand and change my name up a little bit. But again, the content that you see will not go anywhere. With that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.